Nothing is ever falling apart. See, we just lose faith and that makes it crumble. But if we just maintain and are able to realize that it wasn't falling apart, God was making it fall into place. Yes, slow and steady. With deep faith, work, self-control, enthusiasm, and purpose, you won't get there first. But I'll tell you what, you'll get there at the perfect time.
Don't believe them. They don't know no better. Your dream is your dream. Believe in yourself because they couldn't see it. Making it fun doesn't mean making it easy, right? Making it fun means finding ways to connect with the athlete, finding ways to motivate them while giving them a devastating workout, right? To where they're like, this is so fun, but why are my legs on fire? They're like, yeah, we're about to have fun. They're like, okay. So when they can have fun and they're engaged, if we put together the right program for them, they continue to show up and work hard, success is inevitable. Then we go to quick twitch on the ladder. Your legs are all heavy. When you're inspired, you discipline yourself, right? You discipline yourself. Champions made. Anybody great in the business or a great creator, that is made. It's not just made in the classroom. It's made in, I believe, the classroom of life. So what goes on in your home, what goes on in your community, your environment, the people that you choose to have around you. All those things go into creating greatness or champions or great people. You see where our cones are, right?
Yeah.
So here we go. You've been working on your drills?
Yes.
We're about to find out. Here we go. See, you've been lifting weights.
Finding opportunities isn't easy, but it's not the hardest part. The hardest part is getting ready for those opportunities. So that's what I'm doing right now with this team. Training every day, getting stronger, getting faster, getting physically and mentally sharp. That's the whole point. Opportunities come your way, but it matters if you're ready for it or not. Because even if it does come and you're not ready, you're not gonna make it. So you always have to have that mindset of being ready, no matter what.
Stability, take control. Feel that beat deep within your soul. The immortals, dreamers in the night. We come together, shining oh so bright. From different corners of the world, find our way.
So my name is Stephanie Galvin. I'm 27 years old. I was born in Whittier, California. I grew up in Pico Rivera, right here in Rancho High School. The first memory I have playing soccer was when I was about 4 years old. And ever since then, I fell in love with the game. My parents called me a natural, but I mean, you know, us athletes, when you know that that sport's for you, you just could feel it. And ever since then, it's just been something that's always been in my life till this day. Even though I'm not an athlete, being a part of this culture of being a coach, being able to be around similar people in my life that share the love of the game is like an amazing feeling to me. Learning to understand, you know, they're humans as well. Like they go through things every day and you could be hard on them one moment, but then you could love them the next. But I think having that balance in itself is a blessing. And for my girls, the biggest implementation I tried to tell them is just, as long as you put in the work, as long as you knew you did your best, that's all you could ever ask for. And beyond the field in itself, if you're able to carry that on in your own life, you're gonna be successful no matter what. And I really take pride in that. Yes, some of my players may not play in college, some of my players may not play pro, but to know that they come out of this program better than when they first started and they're growing as young women as they go, that's beautiful to see, and it's probably the best job in itself.
brothers, they hold me accountable. You know, they hold me accountable where it's like if you're late even to a 3-person session, you're not taking yourself serious enough. And sometimes it's like you got to be hard with yourself, and sometimes you got to look at yourself like, man, I'm not performing as well as I should be.
You know, my approach now is like I can hopefully pass the lessons down to a younger player and be like, don't make the same mistakes I did. You know, don't listen to people, just put the work in.
Ravona, top right corner. Hopefully I get. Well, this is session 3 of the week. We've already done 2, so we've put in a lot of work. You know, we're constantly trying to work to get the cardio levels up so that these ladies are prepared to go into professional environments. Because there's no real environments where they could, you know, train continuously with a high level. You know, we're obviously preparing these drills and we're trying to be as efficient as possible in this hour and a half that we're working. It's nonstop. There's no really stopping, and you know, they all find it very beneficial when they go to their combines. They're saying we're coming in like feeling very confident in our fitness levels and definitely growing each time. So that's all we could ask for. We're trying to just fulfill the potential out here. And we know there's not so many trainers, so that's why we're doing it. And I also like to do it, you know, because my sister, she's been playing her whole life and she hasn't had really opportunities to train consistently like men do. So part of it's just dedicated to her, but obviously it's for everybody. Both feet need to be ready. You don't know where it's gonna end up. Good. Keep going. 2 more. Good. 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 Okay.
Step into the rhythm. Let the beat take control. Feel the energy deep within your soul. We're immortals, dreamers in the night. By sunrise, we will ignite. We're dreamers united by the beautiful game. Dreamers striving to make a change. Together we stand, shoulder to shoulder. One world, one dream, as we grow bolder. From different corners of the world,
When I was going through the motions and going good at soccer and this and that, I was not thinking, oh, let me go strengthen every single part of my body. I would just go hit the weights. Let's go, get big. Nope. Hurt myself, and then I found out that you gotta strengthen every single little thing in your body and hit the most, like, to the maximum range of motion of everything. And I'm like, should have done this way long ago. Maybe I wouldn't have got hurt. Because then I think I was really, 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 really fit. Like, really fit. Good little ride. It's been 6 months in past surgery. I just hit the 6-month mark, probably like 3-4 days ago. So for being at 6 months, I feel really healthy and I feel really good. So what I was put on this earth to do is just keep shining, you know? I don't know. I just believe in myself, and having that belief in myself, I don't need nobody to be like, oh yeah, you got it, you got it. Like, I appreciate all the love from everybody, but at the end of the day, I just need my little brain, my little heart, and that's it. And make stuff happen from that.
There, champ. We almost there. We're almost at the promised land, my man. Set. Wow. Bop, 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 bop. So when you come out, great shit, man. Great job. Like always, when you show up, you show out. You grind, right? Your passion, your love for the game, right? That's what's gonna take you to the next level. Make it hard now. It'll be easy for the rest of your life. Or you can make it easy now, and it'll be hard the rest of your life. It's huge. From the other aspect, creating great people. Through sports, you grow so much. There's so many statistics out about kids who compete in sports, especially women, young females, young girls who are allowed to compete. Their self-esteem and their belief in themselves just is so much higher, and they don't allow certain things to transpire in their lives, right? And women are the bringers of life. For women, if we could uplift our women, those are the mothers of the future leaders. So it just pours over into the community. And we're out here, man. The news and the media might not tell you, but we're out here. Sports brings people together. Your kid will be on a team with somebody that you in your normal life would never talk to. But for some reason, they got on that jersey and you guys are on the sideline like, we're taking them down. And next thing you know, you start talking and you realize, what? Like this too. And it brings people together. I ain't gonna tell you, man, your dad is a superhero, bro. Right? Your dad is a superhero. His dedication to you inspiring me. When your dream come true, you can buy that man a mansion, you know what I'm saying, a chauffeur. He's never have to drive again, Dad. All those miles, right? So here's where we're going. You're on the outside of the cone. Speed.
My name's Natalie Higgins. I'm from Southern California, San Clemente, small little beach town. First time I fell in love with the game, shoot, I think it was when I watched the national team for the first time, and I was just so amazed by Mia Hamm, and like, I had just never seen someone so fast and just so confident with the ball. And so I think right after I watched that game, I went outside and started dribbling, and I was out there from like, I swear it was like all day. And I just like, all I wanted to do was just be outside playing soccer and getting as many touches as I could.
The way I would break that down is being a Latino in America is not easy, you know, especially when you come from when you come from a household where both parents are not legally here. So I think that was the biggest challenge, is there was no system for someone like me to be successful. It was my first dream, you know. It taught me how to dream. Like soccer taught me how to dream, and my superpower was the ability to believe in myself, you know. And even though it didn't work out in my favor, it definitely sparked a new dream every other day. That's the most beautiful part about our sport. And I call it our sport because that's the way it's always felt. It feels like a connection to different cultures. It feels like I'm connecting to any culture. I remember when I was young, it was a language, because I could talk to someone who literally couldn't speak the same language as me just by saying that we like the same sport.
Memory of soccer was I was in kindergarten. I seen a ball, like a lot of kids were messing with the ball. I was like, well, that seems fun. So I went to just go play with the ball. And then my teacher was like, you're actually pretty good, like really good. And then she told my mom and my dad, and they signed me up for AYSO, and now we're here. What I think is great about it is the atmosphere. I think it's very loving. Like, not a lot of kids have this, and you need to be grateful for that. It's very hard. The journey you have to do can be impossible, but nothing's ever impossible. So you can do anything that you put your mind to. So if you want to be a soccer player, professional, you gotta work hard. Like, everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. Like, work hard, practice, train, and people don't want to do that. So that's what makes it impossible.
past summer, we had about, I think, like 70 girls come out. No matter the talent in itself, I think girls are just having the courage to come out here and try out for this program, I think, because they're seeing what we do, they're seeing the impact, the difference that it's become. And it's been cool in itself, like having different players from different sports, from never playing soccer before, wanting to come out and, try out for this program, knowingly how, it's progressed over the years. It's humbling to see, and the girls that are willing to come back day in and day out and put in the work, not just here, but in club and on their own time, it's cool for sure. I think this program has got more eyes on itself than it's ever been for the years in the past. And that's all thanks to everybody that's contributed to this program, all the coaches that have been a part of it, all the players that have came and gone, graduated. And then, just I think also too, being a cool, fun coach, that kind of helps in itself. And being able to have these girls have a fun environment where they're able to be cool, but also tested and challenged. That's been growing day in and day out for sure.
We early morning, no training at OC, no team training, so gotta get a training in somehow. So we out here with Caleb right now, putting up some extra shots. Obviously got a rest, but I'd rather train more. We out here, 6 a.m. Yeah, I thought he was going bottom corner, so I tried to guess.
Just a little close.
Ooh. It's that reverse psychology. Don't push me.
Yeah, I think my story especially, I've had lots of setbacks, and I always just tell myself, like, even with those setbacks, like, I'm not gonna stop. And like, for instance, this past year I was playing in Europe, and I had just made it to the top division in Europe. And the first game I tear my ACL, and I'd never had an injury like that. So for that to happen, and like thinking I did all that work, and then I have an injury like that, and then to now see, fast forward 1 year, and I'm signed in a first division team in America, which has always been my dream. So like, I think never losing hope, and even when like a setback like that happens, it's like, just don't stop and see what happens. And now it's all this hard work and, training with these guys. Like, I have such a great community around me that it makes it all worth it. And so, yeah, you just don't stop. You keep going. And I'm just really proud of myself.
It's probably going to watch my dad's football matches. He also played, and it's kind of just in the roots of us. Our family's from England. So I've always been on the football pitch. My dad's a coach also. So all the memories are just pretty much having to go to the field every day because my dad was coaching. His standards were just so high, and he wasn't the type to always give praise. So he had a team that was 2 years older than me, a boys team. So when I was younger, like 8, 9, he would always have me doing possession with them. So I was always developing my mind. And then I trained with my sister's team, who was a year younger, and he'd always be like, you got one touch on possession. So then I'm developing my mind even more. And then just as time has gone on, I've understood that I've always been the fastest thinker on the pitch. And then it allows me to see things and be able to give, coaching points and teaching moments for these girls that they're not seeing, the ideas that they need to see. So. Good. Drop your shoulder. Yep, 2 times on everything.
idealizado, é ser time de garra e emoção, das cores da bandeira, pulsa a paixão. Solta o grito, vai na emoção. América do Norte vem pra conquistar o coração. No Brasil.
I hope that letter says, you know, we made it. We worked hard through the ups and the downs, you know, the triumphs and the defeats. I hope that letter says that in the end it was all worth it, in the end that we made it, that God got us where He wanted us to get, and that we trusted His plan, that He came out victorious over everything. So God got us where He wanted to get us, not where we wanted to go.
It's more than the game. I think it's about affecting the next generation's discipline and their ability to believe in themselves. It's about more than just playing, like, you know, on the weekends. It's about understanding how to instill excellence, because everyone has an unbelievable potential that they're just having unlocked.
Because a lot of people in the U.S., I feel like, get distracted a lot by girls, drugs, anything you can think of. And I feel like if they just keep their mind to it, work hard, train, I feel like they could be one of the greats. If he was small, I would be like, keep your head up. You're gonna get a lot of no's because you're small. But don't let that discourage you. Always keep striving for your dream and never give up.
Como fosse lá, nosso amor pelo futebol transcendia a vitória. Como fosse lá.